All right, chip review time. We have a limited edition from Jimmy John's that we picked up today. We love Jimmy John's in our house. We got some Jimmy John's today. I work at Jimmy John's field, on and on with the Jimmy John's. We noticed that they have a limited edition chip flavor, so we grabbed it today. This is a Jimmy Pickle chip, which is brand new. Not sure how long it's going to be around, so we thought we'd grab it. Just a small bag, obviously, but it's one chip. Everybody knows the rules, so that should be fine.
Let me say something.
Okay, Danny wants to say something.
This is one of my favorite packaging I've ever seen on a chip. I like this packaging.
It is good packaging, yes. Green, it's got the pickles on it.
They
Good
should
stuff.
I told Danny, these should, also, by the way, new setup today. Since we don't have back when we decided to do a new setup today.
Yes.
But anyway, I feel like these would go good on a chip. Like, I usually put, sometimes I'll put, jalapeno chips on my sandwich. I feel like these would go good with that. Like, I feel like you could, it would give you, the pickly flavor.
Yes,
unless you have, extra pickles on it, then that'd be too much.
That's the old Cosby Show, Bill Cosby trick, putting chips in the sandwich for a crunchy, salty flavor, which I've been known to do now and again. All right, so here we are with the pickle chips. We'll give them a try. Hats of the day are football related. Michigan beat Penn State today.
Big game.
Lions go to the Chargers tomorrow for a big game.
We beat the other Lions.
Yes, Michigan beat the Lions, the Nittany Lions. Oh, pickly. Pickly and spicy, I would say, on the smell. Pickly and spicy.
I see what you mean.
It almost hurts my nose.
Okay.
Honestly.
One chip, everybody
For
knows
real.
the rules.
A very light chip.
Pickly.
Light complected, some spices on there for sure.
I heard Jimmy John's always gives you good value. The chips are like $2, and they give you a full bag that's not 80% air.
Yes, it's a small bag though. But yeah, it's a typical texture of a Jimmy chip, I would say.
These are really good. I like them.
Pretty, this is real salty. This is real salty, which I would say pickle chips and salt and vinegar chips are two flavors that tend to be salty, but this is very salty. 510 milligrams per serving. That's a lot of salt. That's 22% of your daily value of sodium. But it's good. All right. We'll tilt her a little toward Blake. You want to give your thoughts?
Yeah, it's a good chip, but the only problem is I think it's a little bit too salty. Maybe just go a little bit easier on the salt, and I think this is perfect. Also, I would like more of a flavor that has some more, it has a stronger taste. I like the pickle taste, but I feel like they should add a little bit more spices to kind of get the flavor, because I feel like it's kind of bland on the flavor, but I like it. It's good.
Okay, Danny?
Dad made cups of you.
What? Oh. Okay.
I mean, pretty much Blake covered what I was gonna say. I think it needs a better, stronger flavor. I do like the flavor, but yeah, and the salt, I would probably add less salt to it.
You mean subtract salt?
Yes.
Add less salt, I guess, equals subtract. It's like plus and negative 2. Yeah, I don't know. I guess I would say similar things. I think it's all Jimmy chips have a good crunch and a good texture, so that holds true. I think all Jimmy chips for me are probably going to be at least a 6.5, no matter what they taste like, pretty much, because they're of the texture and the crunch. I agree, too salty. Salt is kind of the predominant flavor in this chip, probably. It does taste like pickle, obviously, definite pickle flavor, but I think predominant taste is salt. I don't know. It's limited edition. I don't know if it's going to stick around. I don't know if people are going to love this. I don't know. Let's add that to our talk today. Do you guys think this flavor will stick at Jimmy John's past the limited edition time?
Possibly. I mean, if it already has.
Well, nobody knows.
Blake.
What? Sorry.
All right, take turns.
I mean,
Take
if
it
it
easy.
already has limited edition on it, then it's most likely gonna go away. But it may come back.
Yeah, but a lot of limited things start out limited edition. Like, Little Caesars thought it was temporary that they had the hot and ready pizza at one time, and we see what happened with that. So it can always become permanent if people ask for it a lot and they love it. Do you think this will, at any point, come back and be a permanent flavor?
Possibly.
Possibly.
Well, possibly is not yes or no. If you had to bet money on it.
Probably yes, but not for like. I feel like maybe when people like it, they'll bring it back for a little bit, and if people really, really like it, they'll keep it.
Okay.
But
Well,
I feel like
maybe Jimmy John's will keep doing this. Maybe they'll keep having limited edition flavors. Maybe they'll do 4 or 5 different limited edition flavors and see which one people like the best, and then add that.
yeah.
That would be a good idea, I think. All right, ratings. I mean, we gave our thoughts. I think we're all sort of in agreement thoughts-wise. But what's your rating, Blake?
I think the salt is just a little bit too much, which doesn't make it a football chip for me. I don't know.
Okay, so
I feel like it could be better, but it's still pretty good. I'm gonna go generous because I usually like Jimmy chips. 7.2.
okay, Danny.
I mean, I'd go like just 7 flat.
Okay, you guys have been scoring very close to each other lately. I'm gonna go just under 7. Like I said, I think all Jimmy chips are gonna be a 6.5, but there's just nothing that really stands out about this one. I think I'd rather have the other permanent flavors at Jimmy John's at this point over this one. So I'm gonna go 6.8. So I think we're all pretty close there. Just some slight differences, but this is an okay chip. I mean, we would certainly eat it, but I don't know if it's gonna break into the everyday lineup at Jimmy John's, so to speak. Danny, could you pick your chin up off the table? Okay. Anything else, anyone?
Good job, Wolverines. Gotta get the Buckeyes next week.
2 weeks. We have Maryland
2
next
weeks.
week.
2 weeks, I'm out.
But last big hurdle is the Buckeyes, and then it's going to be college football playoff time again. So, but the Buckeyes are definitely a hurdle for sure. All right. Go Lions tomorrow in Los Angeles. All right. Thanks, everyone. See you later.